know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing. The four. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the one. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Lowry passes to Robinson. Here's Tucker. And stolen by Booker. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires for three. Rebounded by DeAndre. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far fetch to say he can stretch a defense. And his competitiveness showing through, that's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. The logic is sound. The execution will be tougher. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here's Paul for three. Booker, another three for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 5 to shoot. Outside Lowry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
For three, Bridges. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Robinson left side. Lets the three fly. Booker pulls it in. Here's the Suns with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pulls it from 20. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 18. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Paul with the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 18. Robinson goes in. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Over Adebayo. Second chance effort. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Here's Tucker for three. And Robinson that time on the assist from Tucker. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept it.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Tucker. Booker outside. Going inside, and stolen by Butler. Bridges with the steal to the inside.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Ball against Lowry. Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to Ayton. Takes it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Tucker. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Robinson passes to Tucker. Robinson against Booker. Outside Butler. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Ayton. Over Lowry. And it's Ayton missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball passes to Crowder. Down low. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. The pass to Adebayo. That's a 2 from Butler. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Booker outside. Takes the 3 and play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Lowry kicks to Robinson. For the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. .136 left in the first half of the game. Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5 points so far. Lowry against Paul. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Booker looking around. To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Here's Robinson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He misses the free throw. That one misses. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker with no one around. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. From deep. And we finish one half of basketball. The Suns on top, up 11. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
16.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Sharge attacking. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Sarge has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
The Heat trail by 15. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And a look at Gabe Vincent. Is not afraid to look for his shot.
And Greg, Vincent has a good nose for the game, but he needs to be a bit more consistent with his shot. He has the touch, just needs to refine it when he fires. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Three-pointer. Payne can't hit. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Hero. Here's Oladipo. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 13. Martin the pass to Hero. There's a good screen. Good saving. Payne grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hero, no good. Phoenix leading by 15. Johnson outside. He's looking for Payne and finds him. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Right wing. And McGee kicks to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Screen by Sharge. Shamet finds Sharge. Knocked loose. The Heat trail by 17. There's Hero with the 3. Sharge grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Payne looking around. Launches it. Trying to get open as Johnson drills the 3-pointer. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Hero from long range. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Payne can't hit. The Heat trail by 20. Vincent the pass to Oladipo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .106 left to play in the third.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Johnson can't get it to go. Outside Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Sky high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Suns leading by 18. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Shamet. Here's Payne. Sharge attacking. Here's McGee. No good. Shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Stolen by McGee. Sharge dishes to McGee. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. Got a piece of it. Martin kicks to Oladipo. He lobs it up. And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brogdon in charge of the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. In transition, here comes Miami. Hero from long range. Great positioning on the putback. Martin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Johnson, the pass to Saric. The feed to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
For the Heat.
Suns leading by 18. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Ayton. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Crowder, the pass to Paul. From outside the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And it's the Heat with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Ball against Lowry. Paul with the steal. And stolen by Butler. With the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Ball outside. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adebayo.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it up. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Bridges. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson for 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Ball outside.
can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Paul against Lowry. Paul dishes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And the Suns miss again. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Trifecta.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here is Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they...
For winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Alan.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Collins. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Young. Shot on the wing. No good that time.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Collins goes in. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Herder. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ayton passes to Paul. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. It's Herder on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. To the paint. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Young against Paul. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. The 3 is up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 8 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Young against Paul. For 3, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. It's Booker on the wing. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Oh, got a piece of it. Hunter passes to Capella. Here's Herder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Capella with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Crowder, a screen on Young. Inside. No, stop him there. Jams it in. And he opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And the free throw, no good.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Bridges down low. Hunter covering. And here's Crowder from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Stolen by Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Outside Young. The shot's good. Young's got 9 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Booker. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Phoenix. 8 points.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for Newark Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Young finds Capella. Hammers the lob through.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Young can't hit. Stolen by Capella. Young against Paul. Shot from 12. Back to Young. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Herter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. 11 points in the game. Outside Herter. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Herter. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So it's Phoenix now.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Bridges. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
2 minutes.
Booker against Capella. Outside Booker. From the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Now Paul, give him 8. Pass to Aiden. Here's Crowder, nails the 16-footer. Crowder's got 6 points.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now Herder. 58 seconds left in the second period. Hunter, with nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Young against Paul. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Ayton, the screen on Young. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Here's Herder. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead.
26.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
30.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
On the floor for Atlanta, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Back to Wright. Fires the 3. Oh, there's the alley. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. And that one comes up a bit short. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Poke loose. Here's Shamet. Pounded by Wright. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Down low. McGee with a steal. And here's Sharge. He's covered by Gallinari. Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Now here's Gallinari. Right outside. Off the mark there with a three. Well, Phoenix is shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovich. The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
You think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team.
BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Saric. Driving inside. The kick out to Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Right outside. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from McGee.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Shots good by Saric.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Right against Payne. Right, pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Right. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Payne. Here's Saric. Gallinari pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts the move on. Takes it inside. Misses at the rim.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And McGee with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Payne against Right to stop the run. And that's good. Gallinari from 3. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Payne, the pass to Saric. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Gallinari. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Bogdanovich from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Tipped. Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. Johnson with it. Back to Saric. Here's Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. And here's Bogdanovich. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's the break. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Phoenix on D. The lead is 2. Young from long range. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Bridges misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. To tie it up. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Young against Paul. Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Herter. Back to Young. To take the lead. Collins against Crowder. The kick out to Young. 3 on the clock. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Booker. To the middle. Up top Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Now here's Young. Here's Herter. Excellent D there from Booker. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
The Hawks have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Fires from deep. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Okay, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now here's Booker. Herter defending. Booker, good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Young against Paul. Capella screen on Paul. Pulls up. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Bridges left side. From deep. Pass to Paul. Oh, deflected. Launches it. The 3 is up. Ayton inside. Young's there. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Hunter drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Booker for 3. Rebound, Trae Young. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Collins outside. Inside. Here's Capella. Shoots over Bridges. Down it. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul passes passes to Booker. Out to the right wing. Hayden with it, and it's Young picking him up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young.
Well, the defense respects Aiden's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Ball against Young.
Yes! Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Now Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
5 ticks left in the fourth. Young on the attack. And he buries it.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
For 3, Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Atlanta.
everyone. Thanks for joining us on. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense.
Here we
What
go.
kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot, manning the middle. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The tray.
The shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Bogdanovich inside. That's tipped. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Bogdanovich looking around. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now, here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And here's Booker following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. There's the pass to Ayton. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Booker the pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment. Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Pass to Mitchell. Conley feeling it out. Here's Gobert in the corner. O'Neal with it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Down low. Here's Crowder. Passes it to Paul. There's the drive. And no good. And it's Utah the other way. For 3, Mitchell. Crowder pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker's certainly in the hard-to-check category.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the feed to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Jazz trail by 5. O'Neal from long range. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. The kick out to Crowder and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Conley up top. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, sister.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Paul gets it to go in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Booker. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's O'Neal with the 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. Crowder feeling it out a bit. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Rudy Gay. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ball against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And here is Paul, after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Booker the pass to Ayton. Nice move. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Conley against Paul. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
O'Neal dishes to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. No coverage that time.
The assist.
And now a 4-point Utah lead.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
Over to the left wing. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. Mitchell right side. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Your son.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
Jazz, 18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. The drive by Clarkson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Payne. Kicks it to Johnson. McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Over to the wing. Whiteside sets the pick for Pascal. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pascal. And a missed layup. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the official,
The previous play is
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Right side against McGee. Right side inside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Whiteside. Sweet move. Misses the layup. It's tipped. Pascal kicks to Gay. And again, it's Utah.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Payne. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now the pass to McGee. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Gay with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gay passes to Alexander Walker. Clarkson right side. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. Nobody near Pascal. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Charge passes to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Sharch. Utah with the rebound. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running on the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Now here's Payne. He dishes it to McGee. Plays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Pascal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Whiteside sends it back. Johnson against Pascal. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Pascal. Nice move. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. Charge attacking. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Well, you love seeing this guy. When Charge is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Clarkson for 3. That shot misses. JaVale McGee, he's been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. His work on the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Utah shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Charge are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Now here's Payne. Johnson outside. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes it inside. O'Neal misses.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
First team foul.
Here's Payne. Dishes it to McGee. Out to Payne. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Tries again. Nifty move. Rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 3. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. Poked away.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. Gobert dishes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Payne finds McGee. Up and in on the way.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ayton a screen on Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And right away, they match him with a 3-pointer of their own. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley against Paul. Conley into the lane. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
No good from Booker.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell against Paul.
2 minutes.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Paul looking around. Ayton a screen on Conley. Down low. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ayton.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul. They are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the 2-man game, look out.
Mitchell outside. Bridges with the steal. The shot by Paul, no good. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Booker outside. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The drive by Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Here's Ayton. Can't connect from short range. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here is Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires from the corner. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now Mitchell. From deep. It's off. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They came in here and took care of business.
right, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now here's Lowry. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Paul for 3. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Ayton against Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Booker goes in. Booker drawing the double. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Out to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 18 feet out. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Butler. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Booker. Misses off the left iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Lowry. To the wing on the left. To end the run. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So it's Miami now. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson finds Lowry. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now for 3. Bridges drops in the 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Butler can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Booker for 3. Rebound by the Heat. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Lowry, good, and Butler gets the assist.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 5. Bridges outside. Three-pointer, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Outside Tucker. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Blocked!
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Bridges misses. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 10-point game. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Paul passes to Booker. from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 7.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Paul against Lowry. To the right side. Right side, Tucker. Pass to Butler. Oh, Ayton with the block. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder outside. Ayton against Adebayo. Launches a 3. Paul, shot is off. And here's Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. The shot off that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Back to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
He went way up. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Robinson. From outside the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
For 3, Lowry. And Ayton pulls it down. It's tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a fantastic dribble move for Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Ayton, the screen on Butler. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
Master of the pick and roll. Kyle Lowry firmly in control of this offense.
The Suns leading. And there's 1:45 left in the second. Robinson against Booker. The kick out to Paul. And a foul Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Paul hits them both. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Butler finds Robinson. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Shoots over Paul. Lowry, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 10 points.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Lowry outside. For 3, Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges. Left side Paul. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. In transition, here come the Suns. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in. We dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Cameron Johnson out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Campaign. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. Here's Vincent. Going inside. Hero outside. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Shamet. And Hero grabs the board.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Yep, that one goes. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
Saric, the pass to McGee. Got a hand on it. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so he hits both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Johnson. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Pass to Vincent. Oladipo with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. From downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
No problems knocking that one down. Hero's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Left side, Payne. Here's McGee. Banked it in off the glass. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. It's hauled in by Saric.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
To the left side wing. There's the screen by Johnson. Let's go with a three. Saric shot is off. Miami trailing. Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Shannon. Back to McGee. And they're on the run. Hero for three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Oladipo. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Payne outside. McGee passes to Saric. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Four on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. To the inside. Oh, McGee with the block. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Tipped away. The Suns leading. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Kicks it to Hero. This for the tie. It's hauled in by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Saric. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Suns lead by 5. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Outside Booker. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Shot from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Wide open. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. In transition. Adebayo, that's good.
Got to reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Lowry against Paul. Driving in. And here's Crowder from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Lowry against Paul. Paul with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder with a steal. And he lobs it up. Back to Ayton. Deflects the pass. He shoots it. And Tucker pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yes, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. 6 to shoot. Ayton with it. Picked up by Lowry. Ayton passes to Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 10.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
On the wing, Crowder. From deep three-point range. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Tucker. 4-3. And again, Miami with a triple.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Ball against Lowry. Up top, Ayton. Ayton with a screen. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, no good again that time. Robinson on the wing. To the paint. And the Suns pushing it up now. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Lowry, right side. Inside. Adebayo. Money.
And we've seen a leap from Adebayo recently. Scoring now at a steady clip.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Yet another another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
Stolen by Ayton.
Stepping up with the big-time defensive play. He gambled and succeeded.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.
teams here, Greg. A game that sure produced a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Young. This ball grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Crowder finds Bridges. Back to Crowder. Ball goes in. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Here's Herter. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul passes to Ayton. At the elbow, Paul. Ayton trying to break free. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Capella kicks to Young. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bridges inside. Capella's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Paul.
He is a master craftsman. He gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
For 3, Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Here's Herter. Young for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
A shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Capella, the pass to Herter. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Crowder. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Booker fires from way outside. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Young who brings her up for the Hawks. And Herter gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Paul with the 3, and the Suns miss again.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
From deep, Collins. Here's Capella, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Suns trail by 3. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Collins. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Young. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Herder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Kevin Herder's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker looking around. Kicks it out to Paul. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know,
the previous play is under
in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was... So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Atlanta leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herder. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The game now all time. Paul's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. A miss that time would have put him up. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Herder passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Booker outside. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Passes it to Ayton. And the rejection by Collins. Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Bridges. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Young looking it over. Driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
A drive by Booker. It's stolen. Out to the right wing. The pass to Hunter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball against Young. And Phoenix turns it over again. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 1:49 left in the first half. Kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. This one for three. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Paul. What a terrific move that was. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I always will say that it's harder to guard. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Oh, great ball movement there.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Young passes to Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rejection by Collins. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Booker the pass to Crowder. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Suns trail by 4. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the center position. Payne finds Saric. Over Gallinari. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Five on the clock. Misses in close. Suns trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
One-on-one fast break. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Charge a screen on Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks leading by 7. Driving the lane. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
King passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And they're moving it up. Here's Shamet. McGee's shot is off. And has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Okongwu. And he drives in. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Payne gets a wide open look. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Gallinari on the wing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, the shot from the low post is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
It's tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovich, pretty much zoned in.
Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Williams looking over the floor. Gallinari in the corner. Goes back up, and Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Up to Payne. He kicks to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. Shamet on the wing. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson can't get it to go. Wright finds Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shamet, the pass to Šarić. He feeds it to McGee. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside, Williams. Passes it to Gallinari. Back to Williams. The 19-foot shot. No good. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks leading by 7. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at point guard. So that's the Hawks 5.
Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
All up top, defended by Young. For 3, Booker. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep 3-point range, Bridges misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Count that one. And it's 9 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Ball outside. Into the lane. Ayton kicks to Paul. From downtown, it's rebounded by Herder.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Ball against Young. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Booker fires from way outside. And they get it back. Bridges passes to Ayton.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hunter dishes to Young. Pass to Collins. He takes it in. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bridges, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Bridges on the inside, just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Bounce pass Young. Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Now Paul. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
On the pass to Young. It's up a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
No good from Booker.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Young against Paul. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Good work defensively by Paul.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
No good from Booker. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young. From deep. Bridges with the board. Paul for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And so Atlanta takes this one by... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
And the Jazz start out with the ball. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Lets the three fly. Hauled in by Paul. And the Suns with possession.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Back to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Bridges, left side. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. And there's the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And that one's good. Mitchell. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns, fast break. Fires for three. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. Such a wide open look.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice move. And he lays it in.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Outside Booker. There's the three. No good. And Utah will come the other way. Left side, Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. Tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
On the take for three, Booker. And they recover it. The kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gobert passes to Mitchell. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gobert no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Pass to Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
First team foul.
Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Now here's Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
That one misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Oh, hey, how about that? And a two-handed jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Paul finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And here they go. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley passes to Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Booker. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That's the end of the first.
All right. Booker's coming on the board.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. 4 on the clock. Ayton, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed your guard. Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Conley against Paul. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Conley. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Booker. Crowder finds Booker. From deep. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Booker, the pass to Paul. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell for 3. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Over Conley. And the basket by Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Utah gets it back. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. That one falls.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. It's Booker on the wing. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The offensive rebound. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Conley. 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
And we've... Allie, as always, thanks. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Pascal in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Johnson. Misses the 3.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
It's scooped up. Here's Alexander Walker. Saric brings the double team. Back to Pascal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's McGee. And the layup is good off the glass. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gay finds Pascal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Left side Pascal. There's the triple. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Suns trailing. And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul. Jazz foul. Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul.
Outside Johnson.
First team foul.
Pass to Shamit. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. Defended by Whiteside. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, McGee with the block. And an intentional foul right there.
Pascal. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. Pass to Shamit. Now McGee. Back to Shamit. Pascal against Saric. Shoots over Pascal. Shot's good by Saric.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Right wing. Gay to pass to Whiteside. Another shot. Nifty move. Crafty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Payne drives. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Pascal. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Johnson. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Gay with the miss. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Pascal. Fires the 3. Clarkson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Payne. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Haskell against Saric. Gay outside. Tries again. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne finds McGee. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Right side down low. Saric covers. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center, locking down the middle. Conley against Paul. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Pass to Booker from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah the other way now. Here's O'Neal. The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For three, Booker drains the triple.
The quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game has done it, and Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Paul passes to Booker. For three, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside, here's Paul. Pass to Booker, to the inside. Ayton with it. Driving to the basket. And Ayton with the stuff.
DeAndre Ayton, unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Off target from three-point range.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Paul with it. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Booker for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell into the lane. O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Takes a step back. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. And it's Utah scoring again.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. .110 left in the game. And here's Crowder from the arc.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force, this guy a commendable defender.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 16. Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 18-5 run. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Booker. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff.